Marzi. I've been trying to update you for a couple of days, but I've been on steroids for 2 weeks. And when you have myalgic encephalomyelitis, you are constantly in fight or flight mode, which means that even when I'm asleep, I'm in a heightened state of adrenaline, so you never really sleep properly. And then if you add steroids to the mix, it adds this excessive amount of stress hormones, and that hormone causes me to just it was not good. So basically I haven't slept properly for a fortnight. I would go to bed at 11 o'clock and I wouldn't sleep until 6, even 8 in the morning. And I needed it, because if I didn't have it, I might have stopped breathing. My lungs weren't working properly, but it's just, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me in this video, but my face is like a dinner plate. I'm huge. I've stopped taking them, but there's like my bone structure is hidden behind all this bloating. My lymph system is huge. I tried to do a massage to relieve some of the pain, but it's backfired, and my lymphatic drainage system is just bloated up massively. So I am so huge. It's really uncomfortable. I feel like I'm drowning and I've got vertigo. I hate doing these videos where I can't tell you good things. I didn't get through this many years without being able to find something good to say about something. But there's nothing good to say at the moment. I'm really sorry. I want to thank all the people that have been supporting me whom I haven't thanked yet. I'm just so incredibly weak. I don't know how long it's going to take to recover from this. I'm going through a sort of psychological shift, brought about by a significant birthday coming up. I turn 40 next month, and I don't know why, because age has never bothered me, but turning 40 and thinking I lost my 20s and my 30s to this illness is just doing something to my heart that I trying not to drown from, metaphorically, obviously. So I'm trying to make a massive shift, because what I'm doing is not working. So I need to bite the bullet and do things like go for my total and permanent disability insurance, which I just never wanted to do before, because I never wanted to say I won't get better. I can't keep going on living like this. I need some financial security to allow me to shift out of this house and get into a position that's healthier for me, to give myself the best chance to actually have a life, which is what I really want. I want a life. The other thing, one of the things about steroids it does to you is it enhances your emotions, I guess, or increases them. It's sort of like alcohol or drugs, I'm not really sure. It just intensifies everything, and I just found myself not being myself for the fortnight, and it feels really gross to all of a sudden. It's like waking up hungover and you're doing your head in. I'm one of those people that overanalyzes anyway, but I'm very controlled emotionally, and I'm emotionally intelligent, and I tend to understand the motivations of why people behave and why I behave a certain way. So to find myself behaving out of character and not have a rationale for why I was behaving that way is torturous for me. I feel really guilty because I'm so good with money, and I have this really intense sense of loyalty to people who give to me. I feel incredibly responsible for every cent that I spend, so that's why I don't usually buy myself things. And even just allowing myself to buy bad food feels really, I feel so badly about myself. I think it's silly. I would never judge someone else. I don't know why I'm being so mean to myself. The other thing is, as I said, my 40th is coming up, and before I got sick, and even during the first sort of little while of me being sick and pretending not to be, I would arrange events. I was renowned for organising people's weddings or birthdays, engagement parties, styling people. I had a knack for it. I've got a good eye. I don't know that I do anymore. I don't know. If I was out in the world and exposed to what was going on, maybe. But yeah, I always have my own parties, and I always organise them myself with themes and, you know, outfits and the stuff that's fun. I haven't done anything for my birthday in so long. So from someone that used to have, you know, anywhere from 70 up to 150 people come to a birthday party, I've gone from that to being mute half of most days. I haven't even hardly seen any other people this year. I don't see people except for my carers. That's why I guess probably going to hospital was such a culture shock. I was so spoiled in that I had so many visitors, and it was so lovely. I mean, it was really bad for me, and I feel really sick still from it, but it's really hard to go back to being in a box by myself and not having people around. Anyway, so I thought I need to try and take control of this thing that is overwhelming me and scaring me and making me feel sad. So for my 40th, I'm going to have an online birthday party of some sort. Maybe I'll have a series of parties. Maybe I'll get some of my friends who have, you know, online businesses and do online parties. Maybe I'll do a couple of those. I don't know. I'm going to have a group party where everyone can come in and visit on one night particularly, or one day, depending on where people are in the world. It's really hard to film myself because I can see what I look like and I don't recognise myself. I'm so bloated, and my lymph nodes are just huge. Just nowhere I want to be. I'm not living the way I want to live. I'm not being my best self. My health is not where I want it to be. And look, I know that this is just a psychological backslide for the moment, and I just need to ride the wave and fall down and just let myself go and get up and breathe in the light and keep going. And I know that. But it's really hard. So if you've managed to stay this long, thank you for watching. I'm sorry if I've babbled on. I'm not going to edit it. I've tried this too many times. For anyone that's donated that I haven't thanked yet, I'm so sorry for being ungracious. I just am so weak. For those who continue to show up, thank you. Thank you. And at the end of August, I'm going to have a birthday online. I'll create a sort of save the date, and then if you want to come, I'll add you to a group. incredibly lonely. Anyway, oh sorry, I've banged on. Okay, so love you, love to everyone that is supporting me emotionally, financially, however, showing up. And I'll see you on the flip side.